Okay, so leave it. See, people who joined today, so please get the recorded videos in the chat box. Okay, so you will get the recorded videos in the chat. If we go up, okay, so class 4 and so recorded videos are available in the chat. Okay, so recorded videos are available in the, okay, and details, server details, etc. And every recorded video available in the chat. Okay, and get this recorded videos and please download from the Skype. Okay, so right click on the recorded video and save as. Okay, and save as and save to your desktop or any folder. Okay, so please download the recorded video option of the class. Okay, so in Skype, so it will be visible after 30 days, only 30 days. After 30 days, this Skype video will be not visible. That means it will be expired. So mean that before that, so you will have to download this recorded video. Okay, all the recorded videos are available in the chart, previous recorded videos, and also here also shared numbers also. Please check here. Class 3, class 2. Okay, links also given. Please check here. Class 1, class 2, class 3. Links also given. Okay, class 1. Okay, and class 2, class 3. Okay, and class 4. These are the recorded videos given. And also you can connect to Babdi sir or Kadir sir for the previous videos. Okay, what my point? So for previous videos, you need to connect to Babdi sir or Kadir sir. If you need previous videos also, they will give you. Okay. Okay. SAP FICO or S4HANA Finance Consultant roles and responsibilities. Any new joinee today? Any new joinee, please tell me. Just put your name in the chat. If you are new joinee, just put your name in the chat. Okay. See guys. So in the yesterday session, okay, we've been okay, fine. So in the yesterday session, so we discussed about okay, S4HANA Finance Consultant roles and responsibilities. Tell me what are the roles and responsibilities we have. I shared my screen. So if my screen is not visible, so please rejoin once again. Okay, so if my screen is not visible, please rejoin once again. So tell me. So what are the roles and responsibilities of SAP Finance Consultant will do in real time? Tell me. Anyone? So anyone, please tell me. What are the roles and responsibilities? So please do not join with the user. Please do not join with the guest user IDs. Okay. Please join with your names and properly log into the system. Log into the Skype system. Tell me anyone, what are the roles and responsibilities we have?
So strategic level, which you taught yesterday.
Okay. Strategic level.
And operational level.
Operational level.
Implementation level.
Implementation level.
Troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting.
Documents and maintenance.
Maintenance.
MIS reports.
MIS reports. See guys, yesterday we clearly discussed about the SAP Finance guys roles and responsibilities. Okay, SAP FICO or S4HANA Finance Consultant roles and responsibilities. First one is strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, documents and maintenance, okay, MIS reports, SAP end user time. So these are the roles and responsibilities we have to do in real time. Okay, yesterday we clearly discussed about the strategic level means planning. So how many resources are required to the project? What are the client expectations? And how many teams will be participating? Okay, what is the SLA? What is the duration of the project? Okay, these are all high level discussions will happen with the client. So our role is nothing in the strategic level. These things will be taken care by top level management. Okay, so before accepting the project, so client to consulting company will make several discussions. Okay, so in this discussion, so there are several things will come across like project goals, objectives, SLA, duration, client logo. Okay, all these basic things will be discussed in the strategic level. So these things will be taken care of by high level management, not by you. Okay, so but your role is nothing in the strategic level. You are consultant. So you need to attend the kickoff meeting in the strategic level. Okay, so strategic level we have to attend the kickoff meeting, and here your project manager will guide about project goals, objectives, duration, SLA, and business process. So business process means how many company codes are there with client, and you know what are the plans are there, and what is the manufacturing process of the client. Okay, and what is the P2P process? What kind of materials he will procure, and what is the payment process, and what kind of taxes will be applicable. Okay, these are all called as a business process. Okay, your project manager will guide about the client details. Okay, this is our MRF Private Limited company. Okay, this is right now in the non-SAP system. So we want to bring all the master data and transactional data from non-SAP to SAP. So client has this vendors list, client has this customer list, and client has this business price of places, business process, etc. Okay, so Partha Sarthi, please keep off your video. Partha Sarthi, please keep off your video. Okay, and these are all discussions happened at the initial stage of the project. Okay, strategic level, operational level, implementation level, troubleshooting, documents and maintenance, MIS reports, and also SAP end user training. Got my point? Okay, so S4HANA finance consultant, okay, will do this kind of responsibilities. Strategic level, okay, this is just like a planning. So here your role is nothing. Here you will attend kickoff meeting. Okay, and you should know about the business process of the client, and you need to connect different cross-module team members, SDF, PP, and you need to you need to discuss about the like project-related aspects, and because going forward, you guys need to work with them, right? So operational level, so this is just like documentation. These things also discussed yesterday. Okay, everyone keep your audio mute, guys, and no video, audio required, and no recording. Okay, I will share you everything. Don't worry. So documentation part. So operational level only documentation things will happen. You need to prepare the document like as is, so to be, and a gap. So you have to prepare and scope document. So you have to prepare these documents. Okay, these documents plays a very vital role. As this document will be given by your SAP core users. Okay, like business process will be there in the as document. Okay, as document is nothing but client to business process. So you have to prepare this to be document, gap analysis, and scope document also. So you need to prepare the technical document in SAP, what we are going to do based upon this as based upon the client information. So how we need to create in our SAP system. So how we do configuration part, these things will be covered on the to be document. It's a technical document, SAP document. Sometimes we need to connect our ABAPers. Okay, so if any customization part is required, okay, standard SAP is will not standard SAP sometimes will not work that case. We'll connect to ABAPer. We need to coordinate with our ABAPer. We need to discuss with them, and so gap analysis documents separately we need to prepare. Okay, so it is also necessary to work with ABAPer in real time. So these things lies if objects comes under the gap, Yesterday we discussed clearly what is gap and all. And scope document. So let's say, for example, tomorrow we need to create the company code. Okay, we need to make scoping first. Who are responsible person to give this company code details, and what is the company code fields? Okay, like postal code, company code, address. These details we need to gather, right? So we need to make some questionnaires list before asking to the client. We should have some questionnaires list. Okay, so tomorrow is an interview. So tomorrow is an meeting. Then we need to have prepare some documentation part today, like questionnaires list. Okay, this questionnaires list we will forward to our client, and the client will give in the answer form. Okay, so these things also discussed in the yesterday class. So up to strategic level and operational level, we successfully finished up in the yesterday session, and the implementation level. This is today topic. So implementation means, so here you should know about these things. Configuration, after gathering the requirement, business requirement, and you prepare the document, and also prepare the gap analysis, and also done the scoping. Then the next step is technical areas. You need to do everything in the system. Okay, implementation level, configuration, testing, data migration, rise if objects. So rise if objects, these are all 4 things we should know in the implementation level. Okay, strategic means planning. Your role is nothing. Operational level, you have to prepare these documents to be document, gap analysis, and scoping document. So if you prepare this document, it is easy for you to do implementation. Means configuration, testing, data migration, and rise if object. Okay, so these are all technical areas you should know. Okay, if as a functional consultant, you should know these things. Okay, configuration. So configurations are 2 types. Baseline configuration, final configuration. It is also a responsibility to do the configuration. See guys, so we have new batches in every month. So don't worry. So this is English batch. So people from North India, so other sites also useful these classes. And so SAP Telugu classes also will go on. Every month we have separate batch. So if you are Telugu student, you want to move to Telugu batch, that is also allowed. Okay, and you can continue Telugu and English batch. Any one batch should be allowed, Telugu or English. You want to continue English batch, then you can continue here. And you want to Telugu batch, we have also Telugu batches in every month. You can move from English to Telugu batch if it is required. Okay, thank you. And here configurations are 2 types. One is baseline configuration, and the second one is final configuration. So we should know about these configurations. So baseline configuration means majority of configurations here we will finish up. So majority of configurations related to business process FI configurations will covered under this baseline configuration. In the final configurations, like integration, so we need to work with the MM team, SD team in real time. Okay, so integration configurations related to integration, and so gap means rise if objects related stuff will be gathered here. Gap related stuff also we can do in the final configuration only. Okay, so here, so we will complete integration. Integration means you need to work with other modules people, SD people, MM people, and also we need to work with gap. So Evapor also in gap we need to connect the Evapor. Okay, sometimes SAP directly. Okay, so rise if objects comes without Evapor we cannot do this gap related stuff. Gap means standard SAP is not fulfilling the client requirement. Then we will do the customization. We need to know about the coding, programming, etc. So we don't know coding, programming. So that's the reason we take help of the Evapor. Okay, in real time we don't do any coding programs or customized programs, etc. Okay, so these things will be taken care by Evapor. So you need to coordinate this developer, and you need to work in real time. Okay, so real time we have to fulfill the client requirement. We have to do customizations, developments, enhancements, etc. So that case, we will connect developer only. So we are functional consultant. We should know about the basic stuff. Okay, configurations and also like business process. These are all things you should know. And the developer should know the coding, programming. Okay, these are all stuff. So whenever whenever codings and extra enhancements programs are required to do the client fulfillment, client requirement fulfillment, then we can conduct a developer. Okay, so we need to work with a developer. Okay, so baseline configuration means majority of configurations will finish up in the baseline areas like invoice, posting, payments, etc. All the configuration will be done in the baseline. Okay, integration point to cover under the final configuration and gap related stuff, the developer involvement, etc. Those things will be in the final configuration. Okay, and real time we have to do multiple testing tester scripts. We need to create. We have to create multiple tester scripts, and we need to work with the testing tools. Okay, so here testing tool is ALM tool. So here we need to create tester scripts in this ALM tool, and we need to execute a SAP system. So tester script should be created in ALM tool and HPQTC. So these are the tools widely used in every companies. Okay, ALM is the popular one, HPQTC and Jira and some other testing tools are also there. But so for entry point of view, you need to tell I worked in ALM tool for tester scripts creation. Okay, and also test execution. You need to use S4HANA system. So testing are so many types. ALM means application lifecycle management. Okay, ALM means application lifecycle management. So many testing activities we need to perform. Some of the testing types are given here. Unit testing. Okay. Integration testing. Regression testing. UAT testing. Some of the important testing activities I'm just drafting over here. Secure testing. Performance testing, etc. Okay, you should know about these testing activities, and you should know about the baseline configuration, final configurations, and you should aware about the planning, how it is happen. Okay, projects, project goals, objectives. There is no meaning for HPQTC. Just no meanings are not required here. Okay, so HPQT means it is a tool testing tool. So strategic level, what happened? Okay, so we need to gather we strategic level will attend the client meetings. Okay, and also we need to attend kickoff meetings and discussing about project goals, objectives, SLA, duration, and project logo. Okay, project cost, and all these discussions happen in the strategic level. Your role is nothing here. Okay, you will not much involve in the planning stage. Only you involve whenever your project manager called about the about project details, okay, business process, etc. That times you need to attend, and he will take workshops to your team, and he will guide who are responsible for this project, who are giving the inputs, who are going to give the input. These are all discussions happen in the strategic level. Your role is nothing. Operational level, you have to prepare the documentation. Okay, after documentation, you have to do the implementation. Okay, documentation this is client business here. This will be provided by your client too. These documents you need to prepare from your side. If you prepare the documentation, then implementation process will be easier. So based upon the document, you have to do configuration. So and initially you need to touch base with your core users and get the information related to business. Okay, and the implementation is nothing but configurations, testing, data migration, etc. Like data migration, RISE process, these all things under the implementation level. You should know configuration. Okay, how to do and all. These discussions will happen in the upcoming classes. And final configuration means integration. Yes, SAP FI mod integration with MM, SD. Okay, these integration things also will cover. And RISE objects also will cover in the last. Okay, and testing activities means every day after configuration we will do test whether it is working fine or not. We need to create multiple tester scripts. Okay, and the test pass or fail, those details also we need to inform to the developer who are doing configuration in real time. So here, baseline configuration part is done. Then next step is testing. So whatever the configuration you have done, that is successfully working or not, and any bugs are there, any others are there, those things will be rectified in the testing. So many testings are there, but here commonly use some testing types, unit testing, integration, regression. All these are all testing things we should aware. Okay, going forward we also learn these things. Going forward we will do configurations and integrations, and also we'll do gap related stuff. Okay, and also we have to know about these testing activities and data migration activities also we should know. So data migration means, so client has already vendors list. Client has 1,000 vendors. Okay, now we want to, client has 1,000 vendors in non-SAP system. Client has 10,000 customers in the non-SAP system. Client has all the transactional data. So we need to migrate this data from non-SAP to SAP, because client is a client right now in Tally system, other any other non-ERP system, not in SAP. Now we want to bring all this master data and transactional data from non-SAP to SAP. And so then what kind of tools generally used in SAP, S4HANA, and ECC, these things also we should know. Okay, so like so client is already existed in the market for the last 10 years. Okay, client has huge data. Client has financial statements. Okay, and client has vendors list. Client has customers list. You want to gather all this stuff. Okay, and so how we can migrate this data from non-SAP to SAP? Okay, that is called as data migration. This is also 6 months project. Testing is 6 months project. Okay, testing project is there are in the implementation. There are some mini projects also. There testing project 6 months project. Data migration 6 months project, and RISE objects 4 to 5 months project. And end to end means if you are participating all phases like planning, okay, and the documentation and implementation, like testing, data migration, then it is called as end to end implementation.
Like
And if, sorry, sorry, I didn't get you. Which one you need clarification? Okay. So everyone keep off your video. So these things we should know. Testing 6 months project, and this data migration will take 6 months. 6 months. Okay. So there are some mini projects also there in the implementation. Okay. So here, these are the responsibilities of SAP FICO consultant. Strategic level means planning, operational level documentation, implementation means configuration, testing, data migration, etc. Okay, so data migration case, we need to bring all the master data, transactional data from SAP to non-SAP. This project, whatever the data existing with client in the legacy system means old system, not SAP. That so we can migrate to SAP. Okay, this is one kind of project. So whatever the existing data means master data and transactional data, financial statement, tax information, everything we need to migrate. Here we use generally some tools for ECC and S4HANA projects. Okay, so generally LSMW is one tool. LSMW, BDC, okay, or any customized program. This program will be created by ABAPer. Okay, most probably LSMW. So for ECC project, generally as LSMW should be used. S4HANA not recommended LSMW, LTMC, LTMOM, or any customized program should be used for data migration. These are the tools. Okay, LSMW means legacy system migration workbench, legacy transformation migration cockpit. Okay, these are the tools. You can say LSMW, BDC, or any BDC batch data communication. Okay, these are the tools generally used for data migrations. Okay, this is for ECC. This is for S4HANA project. Got my point? So all your master data and transactional data should be migrated from legacy system to non-legacy system. Means client has already data in the Oracle. You want to convert the data from Oracle to SAP, or client has already data in the Tally system. You have to convert this data from Tally system to SAP. Convert means migrate. All the master data should be migrated from non-SAP to SAP. So these tools should be used. Okay, and testing tools HP ALM and HP QTC, and you will do configuration S4HANA server. S4HANA server. Okay, so development server, you will do all the configuration S4HANA development server, and you will do all testing in the S4HANA quality server. Okay, testing activities always in the quality server. So data migration for your practice, this is also quality server we should use. Okay, SAP end user will do or production server. I will discuss these things also. Okay, RISE-IF objects. So RISE-IF means it's related gap. Standard SAP sometimes will not provide standard SAP will not provide a solution for the client requirement. The client says, if you buy this product, okay, so 2 products will get free and another product will get some discount. This kind of requirements. Okay, just I'm giving overall idea. These requirements will not be suitable. Okay, will not be suitable SAP system. Whatever the client business requirements are there, sometimes not able to map into SAP system, not able to do configuration. That times we need to take the help of the ABAPer. Okay, so if ABAPer says feasibility is there, then we need to create any new customized programs, customized tables, reports. Okay, so if ABAPer says, okay, no feasibility, so we cannot do anything. These features are not there in the SAP system. Then who is providing the SAP server? SAP, right? So we need to connect SAP directly. Okay, we have to raise tickets in the SAP portal and we submit query. Then SAP team will involve and they will check the feasibility. What is the business requirement and how we how SAP system will provide a solution for this. Is there any solution? Is there any enhancement are required? Those things they will take care. RISE-IF objects. W means workflow. So R means reports. I means interfaces. P means conversions. E means enhancements. F means paths. So RISE-IF objects. RISE-IF objects. RISE-IF means it's completely technical topic. Without ABAPer, you cannot fulfill the client requirement. ABAPer involvement is must in the RISE-IF. These are all customizations, comes under the gap. Standard SAP will not provide solution for this RISE-IF objects. Then, so we have to connect our ABAPer. Okay, so ABAPer will provide the solution for this. ABAPer role will be there. Function consultant role also there. So 70% the ABAPer role and 30% consultant role. Some business requirements. some business requirement, 100% ABAP role will be there. Still, you need to take the responsibility. ABAP is the backend, so you need to assign the task to them. Okay, you are solely responsible to the client. Client will ask you only you, not ABAP. Okay, you need to take ownership of all this stuff. Even ABAP involvement is there. Even is any customized program, any customized reports, then also you have to take care. Okay, so you need to work with the ABAP. You have to give the task to the ABAP, and the ABAP will work on it. Right? So this is all about implementation. Once planning part is completed, once documentation part is completed, once implementation part like a configuration is completed, testing is completed. In the testing, we can identify bugs, any errors. So configuration results will be reflected in the testings. Okay, so if configuration done properly, then no errors will come. If in the configuration level, if we made any mistakes, okay, then that will be reflected in the testing. Okay, so and here we will see the bugs. Okay, those things ABAP errors, so many errors will come in the testing. So this is 6 months project. After doing testing only, project will move to the go live. Okay, so without testing, so project will not move to the go live. So here some of the testings we have to perform in real time: unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, UAT, security, and performance testings. And you have to participate in all the configuration activities, integration configurations, and the RISE if updates, and baseline configurations and all. You should know accounts payable configuration, account receivable configuration, GL configuration, asset accounting configurations, and some technical areas also. And you should have a basic knowledge on the data migration activities, how to do. Okay, what kind of tools will be used for data migration. So and also you should know about the RISE if objects. Okay, and this is called as system design and developments. Okay, so once all these things over, that means so any implementation could be like this: planning, document, configuration, testing, go live. Go live means then after the project is moved to go live, then SAP end users work will be started. So SAP end users so perform day-to-day transaction posting and all. First we need to ready the system. Then SAP end users will post the transactions without doing implementation, without doing testing, configuration, etc., etc. SAP end user can't do anything. Okay, SAP end user duty is a day-to-day transaction booking. Okay, without having this implementation, like if you not perform any testing and all, then errors will be reflected. Okay, you cannot do anything, you cannot post any transaction. Okay, that's the reason we need to ready the system first. That means implementation. Once implementation part is finished up, then we need to hand over the system to the SAP end users. Then they will post the transactions easily. Okay, without having any issues. Or else they will face so many errors, challenges. They don't know technical aspects, part configurations, the data migration, they don't know. They know only how to book the transaction, how to prepare the reports to the management. Okay, and how to prepare financial statement, they know. They are experts in the financial statement preparations, document posting, journal entry booking. These are all things they will take care. But our role is, so we need to make ready the system first. And so we need to make the system design and developments and doing configurations and doing testing and doing data migrations. These are all stuff we have to take care. So after doing this only, we can give the system to the SAP end users. Go live means all your configuration part is finished up, all your testing, data migration, RISE if objects, everything is done. All planning part and documentation part is completed. then there is one date will be fixed for this go live. Okay, let's say for example, it's a 2 years project. Okay, so when the project has been started, that date, and when the project has been moved to the go live, that date, that is called as a cutoff date. Cutoff date means your legacy system should be off. The legacy means old system should be off and the new system will be open up. New system is S4HANA system. So earlier your data is in Tally system. So we cannot post any transaction in the Tally now onwards. That is called as a cutoff date. Cutoff date means your legacy system should be off. Okay, and your SAP system should be open. Okay, that date is called as a go live date. From that date, only we will use S4HANA system. We don't post any transaction in the in the old version, in the Tally or the other old systems. Okay, got my point. So after go live means the project will be all the changes, all the things will be moved to the go live to the production system. Then SAP end user will start working in the production system. And so we need to sit another 2 months. We need to take care again. Okay, like say any errors will happen even after go live. Then we need to solve the issues. That is called as hypercare support. Hypercare support means even after completion of the implementation project, still sometimes errors will reflect, right? After move to the project go live, then also some errors will be raised. That's the reason we will be there for another 2 months and we need to look after these things. Then another team will be recruited for the support project. Support project means you need to resolve the tickets. Troubleshooting will be started. So these are all things comes under the implementation. So now we discussed about the implementation guidance. In the implementation guidance, our role is requirement gathering, attending meetings to know more about the cross-module teams who are involving, project expectations, project guidance, business process, and we should know the configurations, data migration, testing, rise if. Okay, all things like these are all things you should know in the implementation level. Once project is completed, implementation is completed, then project will move to the go live. Okay, go live. So here what happened in the go live? So project and SAP end users will post the day-to-day transactions on daily basis. Any errors will arise at the time of 1 or 2 months. Then we will have to look that error and we need to resolve that errors. Okay. So that is also our responsibility. That is called as hypercare support. Okay. This is all about implementation guidance. So now it's a time. This is all basic guidance. So people who are in non-SAP background, like the non-IT people who want to switch to SAP, I believe this training sessions, basic training sessions for the last 4 to 5 classes, definitely helpful. And also I expect everyone to give the presentation on the project areas. I will share you some presentations listed in the chart tomorrow. Okay, so some people also given presentations on the projects. I expect the same thing from everyone here. And you need to deliver the presentation on these projects. Okay, so like we have discussed about the project types, and also we have discussed about the implementation guidance and the tomorrow support guidance. Tomorrow we'll finish up this SAP consultant roles and responsibilities. And then I expect everyone need to give the presentations. Okay, so if you give the presentation, definitely this technology you will by heart it easily, and so in real time, so you won't get much trouble to discuss anything to anyone. Got my point? So that's the reason presentation is important and must, and everyone should deliver the presentation on immediate basis. Whatever the classes we discussed during the last 4 to 5, those lists also given in the chart. Okay, and links also given. You just to go through that, and so make presentation on this. At least talk about 5 minutes. Okay, if you talk 5 minutes, definitely you will get confidence. and also you will understand where I'm where I'm lacking the skills. Okay, how other people are saying and what about me? So how to improve myself? These are all things you come across in next 2 or 3 classes. Okay, so now I'm sharing this notes in the chart. Okay, and here, so people who are not done registration, please do it immediately. Class 4. Okay, and so people who join today, please connect to admins and please do immediate registrations. More classes are over already. Okay, and these are all class 3. Everything is there in the chart. Payment details and supporting team details. Please connect immediately. Okay, all the 3 classes over. Now only we have paid sessions. So please connect to admins. They will guide you how to do registration. And tomorrow they will terminate all the people who are not registered. That's the reason I'm just telling you. Okay, and here the payment details and everything I'm just giving over here. People already done registration. Please send the payment screenshot to CB and Sheikh Babji IDs. So Sheikh Babji and CB IDs, you need to send the screenshot, payment screenshot. This Sheikh Babji and me, you have to send the payment screenshot. Then your IDs will be alive here. And don't send any payment screenshot in the WhatsApp. That is not valid. So you need to register with your user ID only for the future reference and for future benefits. Okay, and the Skype ID should be created with your name and your user ID should be considered. And so you have to send the payment screenshot to the CB and Sheikh Babji ID immediate basis if you already done registration. If you are not done registration, today is the last class for everyone and tomorrow only paid IDs will be there. And so please make sure that you need to register immediately on today's basis, on urgent basis. Thank you all. And tomorrow we have one more session. So this is about support project. Okay. Any questions on this area? Any questions? Then you can ask me. There is no questions. Then we'll wind up this class. Good night. Have a great day.
Good night, sir. Thank you.